Hello, really well. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, 1000 Week Reich is Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we just had some pretty worrying messages about us trying to... We've already read this event like 4 times. About some stuff that's going on in Tibet, some stuff that's going on in Svalbard, which that's not even on the map anymore. Expedition deported. Despite the fact that our operations were conducted in secret, the authorities of Tibet were able to discover our unwelcome stay in the region. Our expedition team in Tibet was discovered, and they were escorted to the nearest airport, where they were deported by air. Mission failed. Well, that's unfortunate. Can we just invade Tibet? The Kingdom of Montenegro has been refounded. Ever since the invasion of Yugoslavia, Montenegro has been a state of legal limbo and a vague protectorate under Italian occupation. Despite the support of the late Queen of Italy, Elena of Montenegro, efforts to refound the Kingdom of Montenegro have failed, as the heir to Montenegro throne, Michael, has emphatically refused the crown. However, it seems that the plans have gone ahead regardless, and instead, King Umbro II of Italy's youngest sister, Maria Francesca of Savoy, has been placed on the throne, becoming Maria I of Montenegro. Despite Montenegro's theoretical independence now, in practice, it remains a puppet of the state of Italy, firmly within its diplomatic sphere, but it's hoped that this token gesture will improve stability in the Italian Bacalin possessions. Okay, well, that doesn't really affect us too much. You guys don't have any causes bellies or anything like that, so I'm just wondering what is your plan? Like, what are you doing? Because, like, I'm ready to invade you. And I think, depending on how many more events we really have, we might just end this episode with an invasion of the Soviet Union, because I think there's a decent chance, saying it right now, this is probably going to be the final episode, if, when we form the new tag, there's no more events or no more focus tree. Which I think seems like a fair compromise. I do see that we have a negative 30% research speed, which is bad. You know, I'm not going to say that it's not. We'll go for you guys. That seems okay. And I think it's only going to get worse the further we go on. We're going to get plus 200 political power, but I really don't see how that means anything to us anymore. Like, I do have a lot of guns, so you know what? I might as well give everybody here some guns, and maybe they'll like me a little bit more. I don't know how much this is really going to affect things. You know what? Yeah, let's research you, and then we don't need more stability, really. You are just, one building slot, which is basically garbage. And, you know, let's confiscate more wealth just because we can. You know, I mean, the button's there. You might as well click it, right? So you will be finished in just a few more days. And we'll go, of course, for Ministry of Speak, and then for the loyalty points. And then we'll go for some economic features, depending on how things look. So we are no longer the German Reich. We are now the SS Ostland Germania. Black standards flutter across Germania as the birthplace of Nazism takes another step into darkness. Heinrich Himmler has formally announced the integration of the SS administration into Greater Germany in what he terms the Ostrat, a new Germanic state dedicated to Himmler's SS alone. While limited freedoms the old order allowed to exist have already been torn down by SS officers as they take over local governance, and local journalists have been silenced virtually overnight. Only rumors of mass executions and nightmarishly large internment camps have reached international observers, many of whom already are scrambling to secure their borders against what looks to be a new black spot in Europe. The question is, do I get any more... Like, I don't seem like I get any more, decisions or the ability to invade anybody else. Which would be nice. I would like to do some invasions. Foreign minister, I don't think we need to worry about too much. And again, we don't have any factories to trade with, so maybe one day, but... Also, the fact that every country here has the exact same color, I can't really tell where our borders end and begin. I know it's somewhere around here, but... I guess it's right there. What are you guys planning? Because I'm ready to go to war with you. And I guess all of you as well. The Russian Republic and the Soviets do now share a border. No slick... Oh, you're actually a puppet state. So you already are kind of belonging to the Russian Republic. I don't know why you're not annexed. Maybe at some point that will be the case, but of course that is not seeming like it's the case for now. You're way too ahead of time. Let's go for maybe a signal company upgrade. Now, of course, we don't know what the Americans are doing right now. They might want to try to contain us. Cause like, can you invade us? I'm not too sure if you can invade us or not. You can infiltrate Nazi Europe. Have you tried not doing that though? Like, I want my territory secure, please and thank you. So what's your problem here? We don't have enough support equipment because we're trying to garrison all this stuff. What if we just do like no garrison here? And honestly, put no garrison here as well. We'll keep some troops in... No garrison there as well. How much are they going to get affected, though? They're now going to raise up to... I mean, the resistance target's still 0%. And if it's still 0%, I'm kind of okay with that. We go for loyalty points. We should be getting a pop-up soon. The Ministry of Speak. What is speech? Only the SS has the answer. The noises and screeches of our throat and tongue transform into communicatable sounds are not only what may seem to be on the surface as, but also us. To prevent them from destroying our society, the SS protects our families. To prevent them from disguising themselves as an ordinary working man or housewife, the SS must know how they speak and how they hide their traces. The SS will know. Our nation is under siege by those who would destroy it. It is under these conditions that the SS is establishing the ministry. While our strong Aryan families go about their daily work, bettering our nation, the ministry will protect you. At points, you may discover machinery, the purpose of which you do not fully understand, or you may hear the voice where they should not be. They should be there, and they are. Please do not hinder the ministry's good work. Nothing will ever be out of the ordinary. This is ordinary, you understand. Sometimes you may experience solutions brought on by them. They will be corrected. These solutions vary from misremembering small details to hallucinating false people. Things may feel confusing, but when you are at your darkest, the SS will be there for you. The SS is here for you. The SS is here. Never forget what we could do. We will never not apologize for I minds. I am so sorry. You better be sorry, because we've created Hell World. So, yeah, I guess there really just is no, there's no way I can attack anybody. Which I'm surprised by. I really thought there would be some, decision there to invade more people. I could send more support. How many guns do I have? 21,000? I could. And you know what? Why not? I'll be a good leader of the faction. I'll send everybody some guns. Congratulations to all of you. Guns for everybody. So I went from 14,000 to 5, so I just sent out like 16,000 rifles. But hopefully they will not rebel against me, if I am lucky. If I'm not lucky, they may do some bad things. I mean, I don't think they can rebel against us, which is nice. Of course, we still do not know what the Italians are planning. Of course, you're a Union member, you're a Union member. Montenegro is not. So, I mean, it looks like you are opposing influences. Oh, it looks like, I guess the British did take over Iraq at some point. I don't know when they must have won their war. I don't know when that happened, though. Let's go for an encryption technology. They're on 42 days, which is not so bad. And, of course, the Russians are continuing to march their way onto the border of the Soviet Union. At some point, they've got to clash. I just don't know when it would be. Because they've done this event now. Pushelia's game. What is the SS if not a faithful servant of the Aryan people? The SS believes in us all, and it believes we have the power to continue its quest of strengthening the Reich. Even though it is not wholly present, Aryans are a social people. We have mindsets that encourage us to behave ourselves and to further our understanding, unlike them. It is because of our mindset that the SS has entrusted you, the ordinary citizen, to check and report on the behaviors, manners, and personality traits and psychological tendencies of those you encounter in daily life or elsewhere. You graciously accept such an opportunity. There is a number assigned to you, and you only. There are others in your family, friends, colleagues, and other Aryans of the Reich. This number is you. Treat this number as your own limbs or as your recently born infant child. Status and social standings have always been difficult to understand and difficult to measure for ordinary citizens, but the SS in its mercy have decided to present every Aryan of the Reich their position in the universe. Inherently good deeds, such as participating in community service, exceeding work quotas, reporting to the SS, Supporting the Reich in all of its endeavors and placing loyalty in our Aryan Brotherhood as top priority in life will increase this number. The SS has not wasted its time creating the list of wrongdoings. If you have not actively aided the SS or the Reich, then you are working to destroy it. The number is atropotic. Stagnancy will only make it worse. This number is yours and yours only. It is an important reason to be loyal to the Reich that is willing to overturn them, even if they disguise themselves as the colleagues, friends, or family members. To be loyal to the SS is to realize they are never were your colleagues, friends, or family members. To do not would endanger the number. The number is the Reich's backguard, and as such is willing to take away or destroy if it is not satisfied. Watch your infant. The purpose of punishment is to teach. We will never not beg for the forgiveness of the merciful. Okay, I get one military factory, so I guess that's okay. But this tree is now finished. So I guess that's okay. We'll go for the SS economy now. But as far as I can tell, there really isn't too many more events or decisions that we'll have. So we're just going to do some, you know, to kind of end the series off. Because as far as I know, there is no more. Because it doesn't really seem like there is. Right? First, we're going to go Fog of War, because I want to see what the AI is actually doing. I mean, you need to get all the way down there to even have a war goal against us. And the Soviets really are going to take a long, long time to get down there. So you guys are doing that. China right now is building battleships. So that's fun for them. What are the Americans doing? They are getting the land of the free. But of course, their election is almost to be happening later. But I'm going to go for allow Diplo. And hey, we're going to declare war on you just because I can. And we'll call in all of our puppet states, of course. You guys can join in. We'll also turn off allow Diplo for right now. And I will call you guys in. Congratulations to all you. The Second German-Soviet War. As part of Germany's ideological goal, the German leadership has once again declared war on the Soviets, citing security threats along the quasi-border as reasons for this invasion. On top of this, Germany has exclaimed that the evil Bolsheviks shall perish in the safety of humanity, seemingly ready to finish what many before them have failed in the past, to fully conquer the Russian behemoth. Rumors of a possible united front are circulating, but Germans are unhinged by the prospect of another long, dreadful logistics war in the cold trenches of Siberia. Will the Germans be able to finish what Hitler had failed to accomplish? We'll see if we can get this war done. Of course, we do have all the aircraft in the world to make this a reality. You guys can fly here, fly to there. We'll send in interceptors. Sure, you can fly to this airport, into that region. We will send in 1,000 close air support from here to here. You can be pretty far back, so we're going to put you in this airport. Bomb this location, please. And after that, you are supplies. We don't need this many planes here. You fly here then. Fly over Moscow. Now we should have basically complete air superiority without too much of a hassle. One of our generals has been wounded, but that's really not a big deal. Everybody can join the war. And did you guys intervene as well? Not quite, but I wouldn't be surprised if you maybe do at some point in the future. Like, how many troops do the Soviets have? We've already lost 8,000 men, but they've taken 22,000 casualties. The numbers, of course, are very much in our favor. And the southern front with orange is quickly collapsing, which is nice for us. Of course, our allies are not going to be too much of a help, but that's okay. We'll also add in Maintenance Company 3. It's going to take 900 days, but again, we're not really going to be able to... Our Army and Air Force is using an absolutely insane amount of fuel. So we need to get you guys down to 20%. Fuel supplies are going to be bad. And, like, how do we get... We can close all resources to market. You know what? That might actually not be a bad idea. Because, I mean, we're not trading with anything, right? I mean, so if we're not traded, we might as well just, another general's been wounded, but that's kind of okay as well. Oh, you guys aren't even attacking. You guys, I should say, are not actually even attacking. You should have been moving out this entire time. You just weren't actually doing anything. Spy situation in German Sandra, still manageable. So we need to, we'll get some penalties for this. Activates mission, Second German-Soviet War. So I'm assuming this will keep on firing over and over and over again until we win. But that's okay. We're going to go for the ideological economy. Yes, you're going to pull up and take all the northern areas of Russia. Thank you very much. I know as a tank you're going to be having some problems, but, you know, let's not worry about that at all. What we should actually do is you quickly try for the encirclement of all of these Soviet troops. Because we can get a nice encirclement going. Then, yeah, once this pocket's dead, I don't think there's really any Soviet troops at all in the north. And you are all on very aggressive expansion. And now you guys, of course, we're going to get another battle line here, who is going to spearhead your way towards here. Push that whenever you can. Orange Army is going to do basically the same thing. You're going to go here. Battle plan is, hey, push all of this land. And you're going to push that, too, as soon as you are able to. So I think that's most of the Soviet army right there. They have 26 divisions. And that is 16 of 26. Yeah, so that's most of the Russian army. As soon as they're dead, then we'll have no problems. UK has recognized the Delhi government. But I don't think they have... I mean, they could... They've kind of aided themselves with the Chinese. But it doesn't seem like they're going to kind of destroy the rest of these territories. So, I mean, I don't know how long it would take, because we've already been, you know, 5 years almost in this campaign. A lot of these guys... Harriman's been elected President of the United States. That's different than you, so I'm assuming that's the Democrats that have won. Yeah, but most of the Soviet army, they have 10 divisions right now. We're attacking with significantly more than that, I would say. So I think Blue Army is fine being stretched up here. Orange Army will kind of pull out like that. I mean, the problem with Russia, again, it's very big. It's a big country. We can probably just victory point race, like, now, honestly. So you are going to go to Perm, and then to here, to these cities. And that should be at least good for right now. I don't know how many cities the Soviets have. But it honestly doesn't seem like a lot. So maybe just you will be good enough. Is there any cities in the south? There's one here, so you might as well walk all the way down there. I know it's going to be a journey for sure. But I mean, what other choice do we have? The answer is basically none. Let's be honest. So I can't call you... Like, what are you joining faction? You're not aligned, and they also would not want to get involved in the war, even though I think you would really, really, really want to get involved in this war. So, 57 days. I don't actually know if we're even going to get the first level of penalty. We might, but I don't think it's going to be so bad. So, we've gotten you guys done. 2 military factories seems basically like garbage. Hell yeah, let's get some slaves. And what can we do here? Yeah, let's enact gas warfare. I don't know what gas warfare does for us. Chemical production. I mean, might as well get you. I know it's very expensive. Like, where would gas warfare actually be? Because it's like a unique tech. Probably actually should have seen what it did, but... Fall of Perm, one step closer. Probably actually should have read that event. I mean, the Soviets are actually pretty close to capitulating already, so... We'll probably be able to end this campaign off with a, you know, pretty decent time. You know, I can actually click it again. You can stop it. I mean, because we don't really need it. We're going to win this war basically no matter what. You guys can march to that city. You march to Omsk. And really, again, there's no cities up here. So really, how many men have we lost? We've lost 40,000. You know what? That's actually not so bad. We have 30 days until the first level happens here, but again, we should be okay. Like, we've gotten you guys down already to 37%. Will Omsk be enough to win? Maybe. I mean, you're worth three victory points as well. Yeah, and if you guys just want to keep walking into random territory, Omsk and you might be enough to take it. Okay, so we're taking that city down towards the south, which gets us now to 31%. Omsk will fall soon, but I don't know if there's any other victory points around here. Armament has been inaugurated, who I'm assuming is, yes, part of the Democratic Party. So do you get like a brand new focus tree? No, you just have decisions here. So they really weren't planning on too much past this. So we're now at 22%. Like, I don't think the Soviets have more stuff. So it's really just taking random territories until we've won. Right, like they don't have... I don't think they have any more victory points. So we should be okay. And there we go, the Soviet Union has collapsed. Can I puppet you? And we'll just take all states. In the end of the German-Soviet War. Years ago, Germany attempted to eliminate the Soviet Union, but ultimately failed to accomplish this task due to the sheer size of the Union. However, with the second attempt, the current German administration has managed to finish what Napoleon and Hitler had failed to do. Germany had finally pacified the Russian bear. A celebration occurred all across the German realm. The rest of the world was shocked by this achievement. Despite the facade that the war seemed to be done and dealt with, the new wave resistance fighters would constantly contest the German rule, pushing the occupied territory into a state of perpetual conflict. Yeah, let's get a new Reichsprotectorate. Seems okay. Of course, you're actually not like the SS one, unless I can make it SS now. Overseas territory. We got the slave economy. Hell yeah, love me them slaves. The weird thing is, like, you are just directly controlled by us. Confiscation of wealth. I mean, which one of these? Send German support, which I'm assuming is probably just to our new ally here. So I'm going to see. I'm just going to control H. What if I were to, like, annex Italy? Do I get any decision about that? I'm going to transfer that land to myself. I might even try France, UK. I'm going to try, like, a handful of countries just because, like, why not? I mean, what do you got to lose at this point? So let's transfer all of that to us. We'll see if we get any, like, cool decisions or anything like that. But I'm kind of leaning towards no. This might take a second for it to load, though. So just one moment. Why are you all the French state? Did the French state take over the Free French? Is that something that happened? I don't know, because I see that the British don't control these locations anymore. So maybe they've gone independent, or maybe they're still in the... No, they're no faction. I guess the French state took over. Is my best guess. Okay, we do have some decisions here. Vision plan. We'll rule them with a new regime. Is it gonna be like... I mean, I'm just curious. Ulster. You can transfer them to the Republic. We'll have the Ulster Protectorate. We'll liberate America. France. Divide and conquer. We'll see what this one does. And the papal question. Oh, and Italy. Take our rightful land and then leave the rest. Okay, just, you know, we can release these guys as a territory. You get 72 states, which seems like a lot. Reform the Holy See. So, we basically create our own Middle Africa. I'm actually surprised you actually have, like, a leader and, like, decisions here. Italian resistance, Nazi colonial occupation. So I'm assuming under different leaders, you probably have more invasion CVs, but we probably chose like the isolationist leader more than anything. First we have you guys. The fall of the Home Isles. Papal reforms. Anything else? Any other decisions you want to kind of show? I don't really think so, but I think with that, this is going to be a good time for us to end this campaign here. So thank you for watching. My name is Ansel. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.